Hello there. This is my most recent project. Well, one of my most recent projects. This is the V2 Pump Action Skewer. I've turned the V1, which is over there off of screen, back into a normal skewer, and I have fully reprinted into the V2. The V2 Pump Skewer has a stock. As you can see, goes through like that. Has a nice stock with some nice checkering on the back. It has a fully guided spring, which pops out back here. This is optional. You can have it use a normal plunger without this long guide. That makes it much nicer. It still uses Talon Claw ram rods and Talon Claw V3 priming bars right here. Has a brand new, entirely new front end, except for the muzzle, which still has this nice little screw-in, call it, to hold in your barrel. This one in particular has a SCO-back from Talon to keep your barrel in place. As you can see, this is a K25 Talon Claw length K25. This has a centimeter shorter prime than a Talon Claw, which is the same length as the SBL prime. So it's nice and easy, and it's extremely smooth because of this fully guided spring, and because I have switched these front bars, or the entire front end. There used to be plastic right here, which this would rub on. Now there's not. So some people might say that this is just a Talon Claw. It's not. It has the much better grip, in my opinion. It has a buttery smooth Magwell, which I'll show you in a second. It has the fully guided spring, which is optional. It has the stock built into it. It is sturdy as a brick, which is way better than my threaded rod Talon Claw. This is like just as sturdy as my Talon Claw U, which has the U channel, which makes that thing sturdy. This thing is sturdy with threaded rod. There is no flex here. I was twisting it in opposite directions like that. There's no flex. The improvements that I have made to this, such as these alignment notches along all of the Picatinny and stuff like that, and some tweaks to how some of these things print and line up, I'm contributing all of these upgrades to the original skewer as well, so those will be baked into the next release of that. But this is the V2 Pump Skewer. It is a better Talon Claw than the Talon Claw. It still takes Talon mags, and you prime it like normal. So you put this there, you go like that, go forwards, fire. It's really smooth. This is a full K25, as I said, K25 Talon Claw length. And I can just prime it real easy. Real easy. And as you can see with this is just like butter smoothness right here. So smooth. It uses an O-ring back here as the plunger padding, so you can dry fire just fine. Yeah, it's really nice, especially with all these aluminum rod covers. You can get this without a stock as well. So the stock is optional. The spring rest here is optional. Having a SCO-back up here is optional. You can get one without a SCO-back, which is the thing that holds in the barrel. And then you can just use the muzzle collet. Or you can use a screw right down here into the front of the barrel to hold it in place, like the older style. You can get versions without all this Picatinny rail up top. You can get versions with some of the Picatinny rail up top. I also have a stock option for the worker PDW extending stock, like the not the V4, the T4 Talon Claw has. So yeah, you can collapsing stock this, you can fixed stock this, you can no stock. I have a buffer tube stock that I'm still working on, but I don't have a buffer tube, so but that. Let's grab a mag, as you can see here. Butter smooth. So, let me prime this. It gravity drops like that. You can drop it from a firing position. You can paddle release it like that. You can do the thing where you push that out and fling it off to the side and it'll launch this across the room. I don't do that. But yeah. Butter smooth. Flared Magwell of the Skewer. Nope. Don't even need to really aim it in. It just kind of goes in. Just like that. Easy peasy. It's so good. It's so good. That little rattle that you heard along the floor, something fell off my desk over there. Yeah. This thing is fantastic. I love it. Captain Slug will be carrying hardware kits for this, with the stock and without the stock. And I'm also talking with several producers to make fully printed, fully assembled blasters as well. Yeah, it's very exciting and it's very awesome. Every sale of these, or every sale of a fully printed blaster and every sale of a hardware kit, me and Taffy get royalties on. So if you want to support us, go buy these awesome things. They're awesome. Yeah, that's about it.